how can you go from one note to beautiful music? In this video, I'll show you how to do that with this beautiful chord progression in E minor. The awesome thing about this idea is how you can add more and more layers to the music. So we are in the key of E minor, and the idea behind this is that you start with a phrase played with the E minor scale. You have it on fret 12 on the first string, 10, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, and 0. Now you want to give it a little bit of rhythm, so let's play each note 4 times. Now it sounds okay, but we need some harmony. We want to define the chords that are played underneath this simple melody. Now we are in E minor, so playing the E on the 6th string is going to work quite well. Now I don't do it all the time, just every 2 notes, so we still have a lot of space. Now for the A on fret 5, we change bass note, we change chords, and play the A string open, 5th open string. Back to the low E on fret 3. And for fret 2, we play a B minor chord, so the bass is on the 5th string, fret number 2. And back to 0 and 0. We have a melody and chords. Now let's embellish the melody with one more note. We're gonna harmonize it with a 6th played on the 3rd string. So instead of playing just one note on the 1st string, we're gonna add the 6th on the 3rd string. So it's 12, 12, 10 and 11, 8 and 9, 7 and 7, 5 and 5, 3 and 4, 2 and 2, and 0 and 0. And of course you want to add the bass to this. So it's always thumb and ring on 6th and 1st, followed by the index finger on the 3rd string. And then you have 1st and 3rd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the same thing for all the other shapes. 12, 10, 8, 7. Now of course, with fret 5 we change the bass note. Fret 3 we change the bass note again. And fret 2 we play the B on fret 2, 5th string. Now step number 4, this is quite interesting. We can keep the same harmonic structure, the same finger picking pattern, but we can add a little bit more to the melody and play it like this. Now the goal here is to add one single note to some of these chord shapes. We're not doing it for all the shapes, but just some of them. And the structure is always the same. We add a note that is either half step or a whole step higher. For example, fret 12, I will add the note on fret 14. So the finger picking pattern is the same. We still have thumb and ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, and then the last time we change the top note from 12 to 14 and then index again. So you end up with this 1, 2, 3, 4. Next chord is the same, we don't change it. Now 8 and 9, let's keep the same structure. So I'm following the notes of the E minor scale to add this note. I have fret 8, 2, and now fret number 10. Now 7, we don't change anything. Fret number 5 for the A minor. Fret number 7. And back to fret number 3, E minor. Now for the B minor, we keep it simple, just a B minor chord. It's a simple arpeggio. I really like to start with thumb and ring, then index, and then middle and ring together. And we finish with E minor. This change adds so much color. We started with single positions. And then when we add this melody, it sounds so powerful and beautiful, yet it's kind of easy to do. Step 5, we take it to a whole new level and play an awesome melody all across the neck. Here the structure is always the same. I like to play one note with the bass, followed by a line. I also like to play an opening phrase, which is this one. It's a beautiful E minor chord. So we play 9 and 9 on 4th and 3rd string. 2nd string, fret number 7, fret number 8, 10. 1st string, fret number 7, and fret number 10, always on the 1st string. And then we have one note with the bass on fret 12, and then this lovely line. So it's fret number 8 and 10, and 1st string, fret number 7, 8, 10, and 2nd string, fret number 7. Don't forget to play the bass. Now, next note is 1st string, fret number 8, and the same line, starting on fret 5, 7, 8, 5, 7 again with the bass, and fret 5 on the 2nd string. Now for the A minor chord, we change bass and play the 5th string with the 1st string, fret number 5, and then the phrase, fret number 1, 3, 0, 2, fret number 3 with the E on the bass, and the 2nd open string. We finish with the B minor chord. We're playing the bass and the 1st string, fret number 2, 0, 2nd string, fret number 3, and the 6th and 1st open string. Now you can play the 1st string twice and go back to the same phrase. Which we can embellish. I like to add just a few more notes. So it's 10, 8, 7, and 10 on the 2nd. And then the phrase. Now for the A minor, I really like to play this beautiful A minor 9. It's a bar chord on fret 5, 4 strings, and the first string fret number 7. I like to strum it lightly with the thumb, and then go back to the phrase. B minor. You can, lightly strum the B minor chord, then the bass, first open string, and the second string, fret number 3. When I put the whole thing together, now in the instrumental I played at the beginning of the video, I was also doing a solo at the end. Let me know if you want to learn the solo. It's a beautiful thing, quite challenging to play, but let me know if you want to have a tutorial for the guitar solo. In the meanwhile, learn this incredible chord progression and how to create incredible layers in your playing. Now I'm gonna leave you to practice this. Enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you next time.